Hello guys, and welcome to the morning coffee with me, Daddy Magic. In this video we're going to be going through my whole week's worth of trades, as well as giving you an update on how the July challenge is going and also how I messed up this week. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so in this video I'm not going to go into detail into exactly why or how I took the trades. We're just going to be looking at the trades that I did take. If you want more details on how exactly these trades were taken, you can look at the one PDF that's on the website, or you can join the Magic FX Academy. It's currently half price sale on, so type the code MEMBER50 in at checkout and you will get monthly membership for half price. Saying that, you'll probably, if you concentrate on this video and take a look at each setup, you can probably work out what's going on, but that won't give you the details on how exactly to execute and manage, etc. But, you know, if you want to work it out for yourself, I'm all for that. Okay, as you can see, we are on the 15 minute. Now the 15 minute is the only time frame that I trade now. And do you know what? It's the most relaxed and comfortable I've felt trading in a long time. I didn't even realize how much my head was clogged and how different things were for me before, when I was looking at multiple time frames going from, you know, the weekly all the way down to the 5 second. And I kind of realized, like, you know, that was great and I support that stuff that I was doing back then and believe it 100%, but was it suitable for me at the time in my life where I am now, where I've got other commitments in my life? I want free time. I don't want to spend all this brain power thinking about 5 second candles and what's going on the weekly. This style of trading is for people who want a life outside of trading. They don't want to be thinking of charts all the time. They just want a simple strategy to be able to tell, is it a trade, isn't it a trade, I'm getting in, or I'm staying out. Okay, and that is exactly what I needed in my life at this point, and that's exactly what I've got. Okay, so what you're going to see on here is that there's no analysis, there's no supply or demand zones, there's no structure, there's no liquidity. We're not marking anything to the left, we're only caring about current price. Now, let's start from Monday, and first of all, we can count how many trades there were during the week, because you might think just trading 15 minute, there may be a lack of setups, but you can see we've got 1, 2, and this is, by the way, sorry, this is this indicator here showing this kind of column here and this column here. This is the London session, this is the New York session. I've just got that to kind of show me where I am in the charts. It's not really anything other than that. So you can see this is Monday, London session, and I only trade London session as well. I no longer trade New York. I trade a strict 3 hours from 7 AM to 10 AM. Okay, so this is my trading session. Okay, so we have 2 trades on Monday, 1 trade on Tuesday, 2 trades on Wednesday, 3 trades on Thursday, and 1 trade on Friday. So 9. Looking at these trades, what were the results? Well, I'll go through now. This week for me was a losing week. I ended up at minus 0.5%. Should it have been a losing week? No, it shouldn't have. Technically, if I'd taken all the trades correctly, it was a plus 0.5% week, a positive week. Not the best week ever, but still in the pluses. So what happened? Well, you may remember, if you saw last week's video, I was talking about people not being prepared, either emotionally or technically, for the markets. Now I have to eat my own words here and admit that I messed up with a technical error, and I did the lowest, most stupid thing that a trader could possibly do. Okay, so there was a short setup on Wednesday, this one here, this trade here at 7:30. What did I do? I entered long. It was just purely a mistake. The trade set up, I was looking to enter short, I pressed market execute, My EA was set to buys, and I didn't realize until I saw that the trade should be moving into profit, and I looked at my MT5 and I could see that it was going into the negatives, and that's when I realized, oh darn it, I have placed a buy instead of a sell. So that was really, really dumb. Now, why did this happen? How could I let this happen? Well, if I look back to what I was doing at the time, I was on YouTube watching a golf video on how to improve your driver swing. So it was completely out of just being not 100% focused on trading, what I'm doing. And it's not much to ask, is it, to be focused for 3 hours, but I guess I got cocky or getting overconfident with my own abilities. And it's even something that I talked about last week, placing buys instead of sells, vice versa. And yeah, it's just a foolish mistake. So yeah, unfortunately for me, I quickly closed this trade once I realized, so I had a very small loss there, close enough to break even. But unfortunately, actually ended up missing the win. So lost out on that'd be 1% for me, which is where I missed out on 1%. I should have been a 1% gain. And you know, with this strategy, because it's so mechanical, the only mistakes you really can make are those silly technical ones, and those are the ones that I do beat myself up about. If a loss is valid, you know, who cares? You know, a trade is just a trade. I don't care about individual trades. I care about the results over a long period of time. So I don't care about a win. I don't care about a loss. It's all just part of it's just a small cog in the whole machine of my strategy and my edge. But when I F up like this, it annoys me. And then what happened after that? Well, here there was a small loss management wise. I do move my stop losses behind, say if we're in a buy, bullish candles, so it would have been over here, and then price took it out. But what really made this hurt more, and usually I'd be fine with this, excuse me, was the next day there were 3 losses. When you've messed up and then you have a bad day afterwards, usually the win would cancel out the bad day, and you know that's where your edge comes in. But when you're not letting your edge play out because of a stupid technical error, that's when things can get a little bit crazy in your psychology. Luckily for me, I'm still confident enough in the strategy that it didn't throw me off and put me on tilt and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I definitely noticed a bigger dent in my psychology and emotions because of messing up the previous day. And then this hurt just that little bit more. Okay, so there were 3 losses on the Thursday. Now if we go to the Friday, ending the week on a win, a nice short here, that was the only trade in that session. Overall, for me, minus 0.5%, so that leaves the challenge running at about 2% profit, whereas it should be at around 3%. Now what also happened this week was we had one of our traders actually pass their challenge. Now they're risking twice as much percentage as me, and they only needed a 7.5% pass for their challenge. So they were already starting the week at close to 6%. I think it was about 5.6% they were up, double whatever I was. As you can see, if we go back over the trades, if they're making 2% per trade, so if we go back to Monday, what you'll see is they actually hit their target in this first trade here while it was still running. So they were able to close in the middle of this trade, and so that they passed phase 1 there. Now they'd finished trading for the day here on Monday, so they didn't take this loss. So another benefit to them of having passed their phase 1 on that day. Now moving over to Tuesday, they had a win here. Now he manages a little bit differently to me. I take a hard 2R TP. He leaves a little bit of a runner going up here. So he was able to make a little bit more percentage from this trade right there. So he started his phase 2 this day, and that was a really nice start for him there. Then because he was up around 3% on this one, he only needed to make the 2% on this one trade to pass his phase 2. So you can see, even with these small R targets, you can pass a phase 1 and a phase 2 in less than 2 weeks, just trading the 15-minute, which is astonishing. So really proud of him for taking those trades. He executed flawlessly, unlike me. And what I will say is that rather than adding pairs or adding more things to try and make more percentage, I would personally just increase the risk. As long as you know your edge is there, you may as well increase the risk as long as you know you can stay within the boundaries of a certain amount of drawdown. Increase the risk rather than adding other things to your trading strategy in order to make more money. So yeah, that is how my challenge stands. That is how things have gone this week. Really proud of Attila Ahmed for passing his challenge, and really looking forward to carrying on with, because we're going live every single morning. So we're trading this session live on Zoom every morning at Magic. It's really good fun. We tend to talk about some stuff that then gets blocked when I try and upload the video to YouTube, so I have to remove it. But yeah, it's a good fun time. Anyway, I'll see you guys for another update next week. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Subscribe if you want more content. Follow me on Instagram because I'm doing a lot of giveaways with Goat Funded Trader. They're a really great prop trading firm. They have no time limit, and they have a 7% profit target on their classic challenge, and the spreads on gold are the best I have seen. Okay, so Goat Funded Trader, check them out. I'm giving away 2 25k challenges for free to 2 of you. Okay, so check it out, guys.